Okay, so this is a serious topic, and I'm only doing it because I think that we need to talk about it. We need to be mindful of it, and we need to understand it really does happen, and it really be your own. Every skinfolk and kinfolk, something like that, right? So we all need to be mindful, and so therefore I want to do this one. I don't like that they posted her picture. She's a victim, so I don't. But mind you, I'm making the video. I don't know how to blur it, so that's why her face isn't blurred. So please don't. And plus, they already put her face out there, right? I think his face should have been big and her face shouldn't have been there at all. Her face shouldn't have been there at all. His face should have been big. Why is the victim always? So it says an adult napped and SEX trafficked woman fights her way out of a motel room and escapes her PIMP. And this is what New Jersey prosecutors are saying. Ah, boy. It says a New Jersey woman fought her way out of a brutal SEX trafficking trap after enduring months of abuse by dozens of men. Take this girl's picture down, man. At the hands of a peer who took her, said prosecutors. And of course, she didn't go willing. They adult napped her. The woman who told investigators she had been threatened with the murder of her family if she refused to cooperate allegedly endured days of ABUSC after risking everything to escape from a New Jersey motel. Okay, so what I really want to say before I even hop into the comment section, because this is not a hee haw moment for me. What I want to say is it really happens. I know a lot of people like to mention Atlanta and certain little place. It happens everywhere, everywhere. I want us to be mindful, and I want us to be careful, and I want us to be aware of our surroundings. Certain things that people like to say I'm paranoid for, I will tell you about them. You can do them if you want to, but people like to tell me that I'm paranoid until something happens and then they want to call my phone and be like, "Girl, guess what happened today?" Right? When you go to I don't know how this lady was taken. I don't have that part of the information, but I just want to throw some things out there because what's the worst that can happen? To get some extra information. When you pull up to the gas station, pay attention to who's on the other side of the pump before you even get out of your car. And this is where sometimes being prejudiced is going to come into play, and I don't know what to tell you. But if the person on the other side looking heavy sketchy, and sometimes these people be looking sketchy. I like to tell people, do not try to get your gas, especially women, but men too. But especially don't try to get your gas at night. Get your gas in the day when it's bright, bright, bright. Go to a heavily populated gas station. Don't try to find a little in a hook wall one, because again, if it's a man that come to get you, men are stronger than us. Women, fight all the fight you want to fight. I'm telling you, they're stronger than us. So God bless you. So two, three of them run down on you, unless you trained, you're gonna get taken. You're gonna get taken. So try to go to well populated, well lit gas stations. Try to get your gas during the day, not at 2 a.m. in the morning. If you know you have to take a trip and you're planning to drive at night because the road is really clear at night, then prep from the day. Buy your gas in the day. Don't be trying to buy your gas in the night when you're about to do that drive. Um, when you pull up to the gas station, pay attention to who's on the other side of the pump, especially if it's just you in that car. If there's another car there and you can pull up 2 or 3 pumps over, do that. Just don't, you know what I mean? Don't just be oblivious to your surroundings. I'm not saying that you should be hyper vigilant and in survival mode all the time. I'm just saying just look at your surroundings. When you get to the gas pump, again, I don't know how this lady was taken. I'm just throwing things out there. Lock your car. Once you get out, you turn your car off, you open your gas tank, whether it has to be open from inside or outside. Once you get there, lock your car. And if they try to take you, sis, take the pump out of the car and get to hitting them with that gas. And you best be getting loud with it. Because even if somebody doesn't run to your rescue, because I'm not going to lie to you, if I'm at that gas station and I see them taking you, I'm not running over there. Before y'all get mad and hop in my comment section, let me finish. If I run over there and they take both of us, what the fuck that do? Now we both took it. Now we both missing. But what I can do is pop my phone out. Pause before y'all get to me. I can pop my phone out and video. I can video you. I can video the guy that's taking you. I can video the license plate. I can video the make model of the vehicle. I know a lot of people gonna say, no, you should dial 911. Guess what? A lot of people died in 911, and because of the panic of the situation, they can't remember what type of vehicle it was. The police is asking them, okay, so was it a white van, a gray van? They don't know. Was there windows in the back? Was there no windows? I don't know. Or sometimes they say there was windows, there was no windows when it's the complete opposite. Sometimes they're saying that it was a white van, but it was a gray van. It was a multicolored van. They ask you what's the license plate. You say you only remember the two first letters because you know it's hard. Or all you remember is the license plate. You don't remember nothing else about the vehicle. You just know it's a big vehicle. You don't know nothing else about the vehicle because you were trying to remember the license plate so much because they taking her, right? And you're trying to be on the phone with the police. But if you have a video, not only will they be able to see the make, model of the vehicle and everything, because remember, they can steal a license plate. Now, if they're doing this, I promise you the license plate on that vehicle is not real, right? So they'll be able to see the make, model of the vehicle. They'll be able to see the guys that they're looking for. They'll be able to see who this perceived victim maybe is. So I can do way more. Spending 30 in the 30 seconds that I would be on the phone with the police, they would not have pulled up. They wouldn't have pulled up. They're not pulling up unless the police is right there, and then you still have to talk to dispatcher, and dispatcher will ask you 50 questions. That's your job, but damn it. But if I take a quick 10, 15-second video and then I'm on the phone with the police and or I'm standing there, I'm videoing, I'm like, you call the police while I'm videoing because again, that video is worth millions. Because they know who the perpetrators are and they know who the perceived victim is. Because I'm zooming in on it. Okay? I'm not zooming in on the license plate. I'm zooming in on them. I'm gonna get the whole license plate and everything, but you get me? I'm a better help to you, not being token with you, but being over there videoing, right? So I'm not running over there. So while you're being taken, scream and everything so that somebody can video, somebody can call the police for you. I'm not sure who's gonna run over, unless there's men there that can help you, or there's multiple females, so a couple of them can run over and scare the guys off. If it's just one person, I mean, you know. So when you're sitting in your vehicle, you pull up in a parking spot, you pull up at the gas station, you pull up at the convenience store, you pull up in on the side of the road, wherever it is that you park. The first thing you need to do is lock your car. Anybody can just open your door. If you have your children and you're putting your children in the car, open the back door that you're going to put the kid in, and then press the lock button to lock all the doors. So the person can't hop in the car from the other side or something. And if you have 2, 3 kids, get all of them through one door. While you're pumping the gas, somebody can't go in your car to steal things, or somebody can't go in your car to hide, because some people have bigger vehicles than others. When you're walking, glance behind you every now and then. Don't just have your head in the phone, have your headphones on. Glance behind you, just, because you might not hear the footsteps. Just glance behind you. Be mindful of your surrounding. Where am I? How many people are here? What is the energy that I'm getting from the people that are here? Discern. Judging is assessing assessing a situation to see if it's for you. Judge. I would advise all women to take self-defense classes. It could come in handy because all you need, listen, we're not telling you to beat them to a pulp. And I'm just saying that mace that y'all like to walk around with to fight each other, use it to fight these off. That's really why you need a mace. Not to be out here tussling in the middle of the street for no reason. That's one. A lot of state, if you're in New York, Shorty they found her in Jersey. I don't know if she's from New York or she's from Jersey or she's from the South or wherever. I wish her the best. And I hope she heals. Right? But maces are legal out here. So guess what, Shorty? Get mace. Pay attention to your surroundings and take some self-defense classes. And if you live in a state, in the South, in so many of these states where you don't even need a license to carry, by state laws, you can. I remember I lived in Florida, and before I even got my license, I could go down to any one of these shops and get a long one. I could walk out with an A and a K that same day. I remember I bought a shotgun one time, and it was in Florida, and I just walked in. They ran my info right then and there and sold it to me, but I couldn't get a handgun. I couldn't get it. The handgun was going to take days. They had to really verify some things for me to get a handgun. Handguns are days, but you can get any big weapon right away. So if you live in one of those states, go get you something big, right, for defense, but go get your license to carry and go to the range. Having it and not knowing how to use it makes no sense. Go to the range. Now, if you live in a state like New York, where actually New York is allowing people to get their license to carry now, go get you one. If you got a business or something, I think it's like super easy for you. I don't know for the rest how it goes, but go get you one, man. Most importantly, I'm sorry for this young lady. I'm sorry for the situation that she was put in, and I'm sorry for the circumstances that she was dealt. I'm glad that she got away, and I hope all of them are super prosecuted. And again, all skin folk and kinfolk, because that's your people right there that's doing it. What happened to just finding something else to do? This is where we at now, man. This is where we at. I mean, we kind of been there for a minute now, but it's just like, mm, be safe, everybody. Be safe. We're gonna hop in the comment section. It's not gonna be a hee haw moment. I'm not gonna be reading nothing that's gonna be like hee haw, and I'm not doing that. We're just gonna see how people's feeling, and if anybody else have any advice, anybody have any advice, um, yeah. So Carrie Kirk photo says, "How do the people managing the motel not realize the room had become a brothel? I'm sure there are some security cameras. Everyone should be on the lookout for this. It's happening everywhere. Hmm. Everywhere. It's not just in the South. It's not just in New York. It's not just. It's everywhere at this point." B. Dot Baller says, "I don't know why you're in the comments being negative. She obviously was forced to do it. So why are you being weird? Be happy she got away. It's being weird. He's being weird. I'm gonna put you on blast." Tall girl, no he's required. So the hotel in AC along the White Horse Pike, Black Horse Pike. Those shady hotels in Elizabeth by the airport. Shady ones in Linden on Route 1. Shady ones up and down Route 1, 9, and 287. It's sad this is happening with all the tech going on. This should be an issue. The amount of people that's in on it is why. Mm, mm. Listen, Rico says she must have used those lashes to fly away. Why is that funny, Rico? Rico, why is that funny? Huh, Rico? Why is that funny? Why are we laughing at this? Huh? Huh, Rico? Why are we laughing at this? You got kids, Rico? I hope not. I hope not. You got a wife or something? Or even if you got a boyfriend. I hope not, because this can't happen to anybody. It can't happen to your big ass. Be careful. Jules 0407 said, "God bless her." God bless her, man. The charm of it all. Mm. She's definitely going to need some therapy. Somebody said, "Cops need to conduct raid on motel rooms. ID cards of all clients in house should be verified." The motel ain't gonna have no clientele. Most of us is not staying at motels. We're going to hotels. We're going to legitimate hotels. We're not staying at no motel. So the motel is, they know what's going on. Maybe not to a complete extent, but they're willingly turning a blind eye because they know what's going on. They know it's shady people that come get these rooms, and shady stuff happen. They're just, they need money, and at the end of the day, there's people that don't care how they get their money. Like these guys, they don't care they get their money. That's why they're doing it, to get money. Somebody said, "Did she fly away with those eyelashes, your mama? Your mother big front fly all about and bully things with fear, eerie front." Harry Kurt made another post and says, "Yeah, but so I am not trying to be naive, but it's probably obvious this is going on. And if I saw this, I would call the police, the FBI, ICE, and the local news station." What did Unbroken say? What did Unbroken say? I don't see that. Erica Davidson says, "This is rampant. Pay attention, people." It is. KK say, "You sure ain't start blinking away?" Why is this funny? And if somebody say, "I hope you get taken next." Evelyn Davis says, "Her courage to escape is incredible. Praying justice is served." Yes. King Cat says she's brave and full of courage. She is. Shanti says, "This is real and everywhere in New York City. Trust me." Empress says, "Ah, poor baby. I'm glad she got away." Cedar Pass says, "Poor thing. Prayers and healing to her. So sad." Carrie photo. Listen, Carrie made a lot of posts. So Carrie must maybe, how do the people managing the motel not realize the room had become a brothel? I'm sure there are some security cameras. Everyone should be on the lookout for it. I guess she made two posts. Let's see some of the comments. Somebody said they only care about the money, not the people, and that's what I said. Bad for Life says because there's a very high possibility that the motel is making money from the whole operation is very common, unfortunately. Yup. Yes, ma'am. Someone said, oh, they definitely know. My niece cleans motel rooms. She said sometimes there's evidence left behind and they report it to management. Whether or not management does anything, I'm not sure, but they definitely know. I'm gonna take a few more comments and then we just want to wish her the best. Carrie responded and says, why not call the police if management is complicit? We are women and should be looking out for each other. Dave T says, because it's all about the Benjamins and foreigner owned, so they keep their mouths shut. Someone says, undocumented people and other reasons don't feel comfortable calling the police themselves. And again, some people are really thinking about the money so much that they're thinking about their job. Some people are thinking about they work there, they report it to management, but guess what? They're still thinking about their job. Jeff says, before or around the time I moved to where I am now, there was a house being used as a hoe house. Someone I know told me about it, but yeah, we have ish like that, and there are DRUG houses randomly popping up in the community. And people call the cops. It just takes them forever to actually do something about it. By the way, I live in an adult community, and it's an easy way to hide because no one expects it. Mm. And not just this, one others too. Eventually, they get removed, but it could take months, sometimes a couple years to get them kicked out. A lot of houses are owned by like companies that rent them out cheap to these people. Other times, it's family members that own a house, then let family members live there that aren't 55 or living with anyone 55, and they're doing it without the family members knowing. Again, this is in a senior community, which is 55 and up to live there. Other times, it's actual old people that are doing it. Remember that these people that are doing these crimes now become old. The people that do crimes in their 80s and 20s, even if they go to jail, do 20 years, and come out at 40, they eventually get older, right? And if they're not locked up, they're the people that were committing crimes. People that commit crimes get old too. Other times, it's actually old people doing it, like getting fake prescriptions and getting meds from multiple pharmacies and then selling the meds or the substances out of the house. Somebody responded and said the reason why the hotel is not reporting it is because they're in on it and because of the profit. Diego said because she's lying, she willingly, freely wanted to sell her body. Just all y'all do. Oh yeah, okay. And then that's gonna be the last comment I think. I wish this young lady healing and all of that, and I wish her the best.